Hello, this is Survival.gyver, and today I'll be showing you Opinels. Opinels are a kind of fine-use knife. They're made in France, not China like a lot of the other brands are. They're made only in France. And there's a couple different kinds. This is actually one of each kind here. This is the Opinel Carbone. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Come on. All right, Opinel Carbone. The Carbone is a carbon steel blade. So it's really thin, it's carbon steel, and it has what's called a fiber lock. I can't pronounce that. It's a lock that just turns, and that prevents it from closing. Turn it back, and then it'll close. So this is a beechwood handle with a carbon steel blade. So the blade is decently strong, but it'll rust. It is not stainless steel like the other one. So the Carbone is the carbon steel. It's strong, but it's thin, and it's super light. It's about 1.2 ounces. This is the number 6. Well, this is where a lot of the information about these comes up wrong. They're not 6 inches. The number 6 is in reference to the blade length from point to butt here in centimeters. They are French after all, so there's a metric system. When I actually measure it, it's actually longer than 6 centimeters. It's about 7.2. Not sure why it's like that, but it is. So that's the carbon blade. Again, it will rust if you get it wet, so it needs to be cleaned off immediately. This is also really dull because I use them for carving. Now this Opinel is the number 8, and this is called the Inox. The Inox is the stainless steel, or inoxidable, is I think the French word for it. So stainless steel, you can get this one wet without a problem, or at least the blade anyway. The handles can expand in water over time if you don't dry them out pretty quick. This one is in fact 8 centimeters from tip to butt. Now if you look really carefully on mine, I actually have a slight bend right at the end. Not sure why. I must have hit something hard, because the rest of the blade is also dull, because I need to, come on, focus. There we go. The rest of the blade is pretty straight. It's just the very tip. Sorry I can't get a clear picture of that. That's between the light and the camera. But this is a hornbeam handle that is stained a green color. It also comes with a lanyard. It's got the little lanyard hole. Mine is not on there because it drove me crazy, so I took it off. They do make, aftermarket wise anyway, not from Opinel, but they do make clips for like pocket clips. Now, so you got the 8 and the 6. 6 is on top. That's the 8. That's the stainless steel blade. And still has the same kind of locking mechanism. It's specific to Opinel. See, I just hit my finger on that and didn't cut myself. That's how dull it is at the moment. But that's it. All you do is do that, and it's locked. Open that back up, and then you can close it. So they're actually pretty cool. These were the favorite kind of knives of Pablo Picasso and a lot of artists. If you're doing any kind of wood carving, furniture carving, trim carving, anything that's like wood carving, or even some people use them for camping. You can use them for like chopping up vegetables and spices and herbs and things. But you can also use it for, get yourself a nice fork or spoon, make yourself a nice little camp set. So it's a nice sharp knife for things of that nature. So the stainless steel blade is not as strong as the carbon blade, but the carbon blade rusts. Stainless steel does not. So that's the difference between these two kinds. There's about 15 or 20 different variations of the Opinels made by Opinel. They have multi-tool ones. They have ones for children that are rounded blades instead of plain or hawkbill. They have hawkbill. They have a folding saw that uses the same kind of locking mechanism. They have a whole bunch of stuff. I do recommend checking out their website, and I will leave it down in the bottom of the description here. I'm also going to leave you a link in Amazon for where you can find these, and the search bar to help you find them, the other versions of it as well. And please like and subscribe. I can see what else, see what you guys are liking. I can make more videos for you. Right now, as I go through the analytics, it's all over the place. Some people like knives, some people like the first aid stuff, some people like some of the utensils and food stuff. It's all over the place. So at this point in time, you know, like and subscribe. This way I can see who likes what kind of. It doesn't tell me who's subscribing, but it'll tell me on what video it was subscribed on, so I can try to continue making more of that, or at least on that topic. And please, by all means, leave comments in the bottom. I respond to them usually pretty quickly, unless I'm sleeping. But normally I respond to them in about 8 hours, which is usually when I'm sleeping. But other than that, I respond to them pretty quickly with whatever you want. All right, thank you for watching, and you have a wonderful day.